Hey, Coop here. Welcome to 90-second recap, where I share a quick sports history lesson based on today's cap. It's May 9th, and I'm wearing an Oakland Ballers New Era 59Fifty and a Label 510 Night Owl tee, both purchased from Oaklandish. If you're a fan of New Era fitted caps of Fitted Fanatic, today's kind of the equivalent of the church's annual feast day for a saint. May 9th, 5-9 on your calendars, 5950 Day, when the iconic fitted cap celebrated for its role marrying sports culture and streetwear. Oaklandish is one of the leaders fulfilling that role in the 510, just as Joe Freshgoods, Success, Leaders 1354, and Stash 1250, among others, do here in the 312. Of course, sometimes marriage leads to divorce. If you don't follow the state of baseball in and around Oakland and the Athletics, now better known as the Sacramento Triple A's, you might not realize that the game is alive and well in Oaktown, but it's not at the Coliseum, and it's not in affiliation with a major league franchise. These Oakland Ballers are a minor league club in the Pioneer League, one of four independent circuits that operate as MLB partners. The American West has a long history of independent squads that provided a second chance, maybe a last chance, to players who never got a fair look, who squandered the look that they had gotten, or otherwise needed one last go around, either on their way back into organized baseball or more likely on their way into a 9 to 5 existence. Some of the best known teams who mirrored the spirit of the American frontier are the mid 70s Portland Mavericks, whom we talked about on May 5th, made famous in the Netflix documentary, The Battered Bastards of Baseball, the 1985 Salt Lake City Trappers, and the 1986 San Jose Bees. Each season's roster an unforgettable Wild West compendium of imperfect characters and their unique stories. The Coliseum, an imperfect crumbling shell compared to today's cast of well muscled palaces, has been the scene for so many unforgettable events over the years, one of which happened on this date in 2010, when Stockton native Dallas Braden, the 209 mayor, authored a perfect game, just the 19th in big league history. Tampa came in that day with the best record and best offense in the majors, but Braden very effectively said, "Here, hold my beer." Appropriate given that he's admitted to authoring his Perfecto with a hangover. In fact, he overslept, arriving at the yard just an hour before first pitch, completely whiffing on his normal pre start routine. But Dallas likely had a little divine intervention. You see, it was Mother's Day, a day he outright loathes. As a high school senior less than a decade earlier, Braden lost his mom Jody to cancer at just 39 years old. But his maternal grandmother, Peggy Lindsay, Gran, his biggest supporter, who ran the Little League snack bar, whose phone call to American River College in Sacramento set Dallas on his path to the big leagues, was there to watch her grandson dominate and to celebrate with him on his unforgettable day. If you're a baseball fan or heck, just a fan of the human condition, make sure to check out One Last Ride, Braden's farewell to the Coliseum, baseball's last dive bar, on its final day as home of the A's.